Hello all, hope you is good. Welcome back to EU4 and the Mongol horde. So, the 6-year and ever increasing war versus Diviet and Indochina continues. I have been thinning them out. Some people are being full annexed. Some people are just, I'm getting as much as I can. I got away practically scot-free. I am way within overextension limits. We're looking good. And Mongkong are going to give me this much land. I can come back and truce break and remove them entirely later. Good stuff. And of course, the more land I take from, the more people I take out of the war, the more stuff I can subsequently core as a result of the people that had cores on stuff that I'm trying to core no longer being in the war. That's especially true for C4, who are currently the ones blocking a lot of my coring here, so they're next on the chopping block. Let's get you done. I could start removing a couple of these forts. There's less units to have to worry about, and a lot of my cores are finished up, so I'm not bothered about them coming along and occupying the land for the time that they do. I also almost have back my capital, so we're looking swell. And I think I said I wanted to make a province Sino-Altic as my mission, right? Yeah, when I get it back under my control, I will convert its culture. But that needs to be done first. Also, let's actually send this towards Arakan rather than randomly sieging Seaport. Considering that, you know, it's got cannons and stuff, let's get it moving. Arakan can definitely peace out once I occupy them. The war's been going on for a long time, so they no longer... I know I won't have to wait for length of war to determine the desire to leave. Realistically. And that's offensive ideas complete. So before most of the world even get Tech 18, I've finished my 5th idea group. That's pretty neat, honestly. That puts me pretty far ahead. As for my policies, do I take additional national unrest and reduce years of separatism from the Liberation Act? That sounds fun. Let's do it. So now, what's my years of separatism reduction? Let's have a look at this just for the fun of it. This won't include the rulers, by the way. Years of separatism, minus 20. So, if I have a... Whenever all of my guys will be conquerors after this guy, because this person already had stats, so they couldn't be given conquerors, but all future rulers are guaranteed conquerors. That reduces years of separatism by 5. Don't forget, every time you conquer a province, you get 30 by default. So right now, any province I conquer with my onwards rulers only have 5 years of separatism, which I think is further reduced when they are a legendary conqueror. So basically there's no years of separatism, put simply, or next to no. Yeah, no problems with it. It's pretty good. Ardakan is still going around sieging stuff. You do you. So Mongkong are allied to Tangu and Seaport. Perfect. Tangu currently are in my coalition, but if when I truce break Mongkong to get them out, I'll be able to take on Tangu and take them out as well. What's this about? Seaport want peace? Nah. You're staying. You're getting peace, but not in the way that you desire. Denmark have a question about Holstein. I mean, you have the land, it shouldn't be a question. And Great Britain are about to declare war on Denmark, that just say. Good for you. I also love that Kildare's still hanging out here. Shame they're a vassal of Great Britain, but at least one of them is still surviving. Of the Irish miners. And Denmark don't actually hate me. That's an interesting point. Could I go back to the west now? I mean, realistically I shouldn't yet. I should just continue my current flight path. Get myself down and around Africa. Take out Africa. and then just finish Europe off as, or wait till Europe's all together as one and then deal with it. Could be the plan. Does taking out a regular loan affect your absolutism? No, it's just the debasing currency that affects it. So I could just do the money I need to take as regular loans and just pay off the debt later. Again, reduction of treasury is more just from this whole bunch of provinces being occupied by Diviet. It will all falter back to nothing soon. Right, Arakan, Ardakan out of the coalition. No, Arakan, yeah. Well, because I was trying to say it like Ardabil, but no. Arakan out of the coalition. So another siege on Diviet complete. Who's left? Seaport, who I'm working on. Khmer, who I forgot about but not bothered about. Lanzhang, who I'm forgot about and not bothered about. Bulgarian, who from the get-go I've said I'm not bothered about taking. Nice. Let's just go sit on their capitals respectively and just get them out of the war. Then I'll move the unit off once this one's in. This can help de-siege this, keep on top of units, and recover. That's my capital back. And yes, I'll start getting called for pizza. I think I'm fine at this point. Yes, I know I've got call for pizza. That's what happens when you go beyond 60% war score and the war's been going on for over 5 years. We'll white peace Lanchang. Out you go. Good thing I didn't accidentally white peace out from the main war part. There. Would have been real awkward. Right. Khmer. 25 plays 25. But what if I finished sieging this province and then sat on another one? As for Bulgarian, I'll take out some units and they'll lose enthusiasm to stay in. I don't want to traipse myself down to Bulgarian right now. Also, what are my navies doing? Oh, they're just here. They're just hanging out. Excellent, that's another frontier finished. And that's another air. That's trampled by horses. Unlucky. It's a shame to have so many heirs trampled by horses, but such is the way of a nomad tribe, right? So Bulgarian, do you want peace before I attack you, or do I need to fight you? Nope, unlucky, you're losing troops, mate. QQ have finally left the coalition. They probably also realise that I can't actually take them right now because they're protected by the Great Wall of Ajam. So it's not like I could take their province even if I wanted to. Got to be in the age of revolution and have the ignored coring distance for that. But alas, we're still just about in the age of absolutism considering the fact we've only just got into it. What about, though, that golden era I was going to have? Do I pop that now? For fun? Any point from now I can pop it. We're doing it. Just for the fun of it. This also just guarantees that I've at least used it. Which I know itself sounds backwards, but I don't want to go the entire campaign without using the Great Power Cost. The Golden Age. So, Seaport sieged. Can I take you all yet, or do I have to have... Okay, I need to have the boilerplate occupations. So let's just sort this out. Here comes the Arakani separatists. They'll go sit on Sandaway, I imagine. and then I'll take them out. Meanwhile, Bulgaria, you've lost units and enthusiasm. That's Spain. Bulgaria. Okay, you still don't want peace. Fine, fine. You do you. Also think about it now. I think I said a few episodes ago that I wasn't going to pop the Golden Age until I was nearer the top of my absolutism. Just because it wasn't worth it for the absolutism's sake. Because if I'm nowhere near, I don't benefit from the additional cap. But, oh well. Doesn't bother me right now. We're doing fine. And oh, you're trying to go into there, are you? Okay. Fine. Stack by Bulgaria, you're now incentivized to leave. You have no troops. Out you get, please. What's left? Seaport, Divia. There we go. So once I've taken out Seaport from this war, I can then peace out Divia. And yes, I'll be sitting on a whole bunch of overextension for a while. It's going to kind of be okay though. Luckily I've been coring other stuff in the meantime. So it's not the end of the world. Here we go. And we'll core this up. You know what? I have 3 overextension right now. Not overextension, sorry, absolutism. I'm gonna deal with everything that reduces my absolutism in one go. Didn't actually want to remove my loans, by the way. I actually just wanted to finish off my corruption loans, but that's fine. Then let's take Divia. Down to as much as possible. Nice, there we go. See, all that occupied land is now no longer occupied. We're good. Once Bangkok has finished coring, I have the money to upgrade it, which is pretty neat. So let's quickly, instead of letting time just pass by, this is why I'm glad I'm currently playing this World Conquest at a slower speed. Less time goes by to deal with the city stuff and let events proc. So I don't just immediately lose crap. Okay. Whole bunch of coring can be done nice and swiftly. And yeah, separatist sentiment for a while. There won't be much in the way of separatist sentiment events though, hopefully. Not because I'm not overextended, but because of the fact that, of course, the coring is very quick. Let's grab another general. Not particularly great, but you know what? We're getting there. So I'm actually earning about 100 ducats a month when you take out raising. Yeah, 60 or so ducats a month I'm actually earning as a real value. Again, I'm sitting on the money so that I can just pay off the progression of the Grand Palace just to go from 0 to 3, just like basically immediately. So all the other great projects I am currently ignoring. And yes, I'm back to trading in fur as a result of having control of my land back. And now I'm not worried about the fact that I just gained 10 extra corruption here. My first Uzbek run where I was doing the turning the tide achievement, I think I had an average of about 30 corruption the entire time. So, you know what? We're actually looking really good. This is very acceptable. Plus the corruption right now is actually helping with my unrest. We've been over this. Minus unrest 3.2 as a result of 16.5. So yeah. A fifth of your corruption being unrest? Not bad. It's helping outdo the fact that I've got a whole bunch of calls to do. See? Separatism plus 4.5. When I get my next ruler, they'll have Conqueror stat, meaning it will be basically completely gone. And again, I can assign them as a general and then turn them into a legendary Conqueror and get even more of a reduction. Also, seeing as I've enacted my Golden Age, I don't need to keep my accepted cultures as accepted, but that's fine. This all could be converted and removed manually. Oh, I was already working on Sino-Altaic. Good job, me. So let's grab another round of corruption. Not corruption. This culture conversion. Sorry. What I might do is just take Uzbek off the map as well now. Let's start converting some of this. I know I said I was going to wait on the accepted cultures, but yeah, I can push through a few of them. Make some progress. We'll send this up to the capital. I have 87,000 manpower to regain, which sounds like a lot, but that's actually like 3 years of manpower. Once that's set, I'll probably truce break one of these guys. Like maybe Ayatollah, for instance. More separatist sentiment again, we'll just leave that to the side. I don't want to accept it because then it will just give the opportunity to proc more. I don't want more separatist sentiment, I want less separatist sentiment. Right, Seaport separatists, I will intercept with them manually. And this guy gives me stab and bird mana. Nice. Inflation, that's a pulse event by overextension. We'll leave that there. And the Grand Palace, I can nearly get onto the Grand Palace. January 1616. Also, Peggy's allied to Khmer. So I could just truce break Khmer to get Pegu in without having them call in the coalition. And as I can get the Enable Doctrine, let's get the Attack of Bune just because I said I wanted to. I know it's spending money that I otherwise wanted to use for this, but oh well. I make the rules round here. Put simply. What are you doing in my swamp? Right, level 1. Level 2. And level 3 will have to wait a little bit. There you go. Level 2 still okay. Half a yearly absolutism and 10% GovCat modification, pretty okay. I did also say that I was going to statify even more land. So let's statify more here. And I said at some point I was going to connect all of my statified lands. So let's do that now just so it looks cool. I mean, these are big provinces, so it's not worth they're not worth a lot, but you know what? It makes it look better. So we're going full on aesthetics with this one. We'll grab this. Now it will look neat. Just call that up. Couple hundred paper mana, not bad. I will eventually statify India as well. The riches of India will definitely boost my everything, income, manpower, the rest of it. And yes, I'm up to 4k manpower a month now. Let's also seize more land. Does that affect... Oh, I had a mission about the tribes, but I think I've completed that ages ago. So when it comes to missions, I just need to have the largest army in the world and 90 prestige. 90 prestige is easy. Largest army of the world is also kind of easy, but right now I need to conserve my manpower. So it would probably be a case of hiring another merc army or just wait. So who's got the largest army? Probably Spain at this point. 267. Yeah, so if I get to about 270k, I'll be on par with the big boys. Well, the smaller boys. Let's not forget though that my units basically outdo them pound for pound. So I've got less units right now, but I still way out hit them. But hey. It's okay. Can I see the next province yet? No. I'm so close to the clan council. I'll put the independent army back on rebel suppression. So now the independent army are nicely set with a small amount of land to keep on top of. In the meantime, let's just wait, I suppose. What I might do is I might put a unit next to the next Siberia province. I think there's one more. Actually, so yeah, I've got some time. I won't need to worry about this just yet, but soon enough I'll be able to see them and take them on. For now, let's consider my options. So my overextension's nearly dealt with. I think the plan will be to truce break on Ayutthaya first. Who's done as tributaries, by the way? Lanzhang and Tangu. Okay. So, Diviet are only allied to Ayutthaya. I didn't ask them to annul alliance. That's okay. Naples joined the coalition. Let's also bear in mind I have spare sword mana now. I'm way ahead of tech. Everything's coring up. I can start pushing back against my absolutism and increase it. So, strengthen government. Thanks. Thanks for dropping me down to 99 horde unity. I love losing 0.25 a year. So now, that's another event. Tick of the month goes by. I probably drop down to 99 again. I strengthen government again. I lose one stability. I don't care. Like, really don't. I'm nearly able to centralise another state again. I'll probably do GovCat via centralising states at the moment. Sure, the increasing admin is quite nice because it gives me GovCat that can be used for anything. But strengthening the some of the states also reduces the devastation, the prosperity gain for when the land gets devastated later. So, Ayutthaya, Daviet and Pagarion. You're 228%, so I can just do you in a couple truce breaks. We've been over this. Truce breaks are easy peasy. Really, it's just the lack of manpower that I'm currently trying to skirt around. The Mamluks have started to colonise out here as well, have they? Interesting. They've got Halamahara. Yeah, why are the Mamluks getting this? This is normally Spanish territory. What's Spain and Portugal doing this run? Not a whole lot. I mean, sure, Portugal have Australia, but yeah. They really haven't done too much in the grand scheme of things. Nothing exciting, that much is true. Let's go sit ready for Diviet. And this guy comes over here. My ships are back in a more rightful position. I could always just go and blockade Pagarion to stop them from really bringing over any troops. Or go sit in, say, the Straits of Malacca to stop them from physically moving. Cleves have left my coalition? Good, they realise I'm not actually a threat. Who could I threat, little old me? Nobody, really. I mean, to be fair, there are also HRE miners that are on like the opposite side from the the Westerners I've actually been dealing with. Yeah, 28 aggressive expansion with Nassau there. Or whichever one of them I hovered over. Take your pick. Basically not a lot with anyone over there. That's my manufactories. Let's keep going. I want as many manufactories as possible to boost up my income, of course. And they'll work towards the manufactories institution. I still don't have printing press either. Nice. So, can't introduce new heir as a nomad because they automatically just have someone else take over if there's no heir. Let's declare war on Ayutthaya. I am sorry, little one. Then we'll go up to 1 stab again and go take on Diviet. Then this guy goes and sits in Sukhothai. This one can just sit in Lampang, even though there's literally 1 siege pit between the two. So I could just have them both siege at the same time with no real worries. Go to Phetchabun. Them sitting on Bangkok just delays the inevitable of building the Grand Palace. I'm fine. Let's bang the fort here. I don't think there's a lot they're going to be able to do. If they go around and siege my provinces again, so what? Is my response. So what? I can just pull one of the armies back and take them on. And yes, I know I'm still at a manpower deficit. It's fine. I'll fix it eventually. Let's take... Oh, okay. Let's take Ayutthaya on. I.e. the province of. They'll probably come back to Phetchabun up here. And I'll take them on. Because I'll siege this first, hopefully. I can take them on with this army. Just do this. Diviet won't know what hit them. Ayutthaya do though, that's why they're running away. Right, that's another frontier done. Good stuff. Out you go, Diviet. Whole different ballpark this game, buddy. You've not got 20 other nations supporting you. Then we'll catch him here because this is a flatland. I am a horde who has like 2.5 morale more than them. They've got more tactics because they've got a lot more discipline, but that's okay. I am a horde on flatland. Then we'll go deal with that. Yeah, this war should be pretty cut and dry. I don't even have to take anything from Diviet. I could just like leave them and truce break them, but I mean they're not 100%. They're not able to be taken in one war right now anyway, so they're not a big issue. It really is just take on Ayutthaya. Is my main concern here. But hey, I've just noticed the episode timer. Let's leave things off here. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.